Hello, and welcome to Empowered the Podcast. My name is Linda, and I am your host. I am an empowerment coach, a spirit junkie, a realtor, a proud mom, and a dog mom. I'm also an animal advocate, a child advocate, and someone that overcame a lot of challenges and trauma in my life. This podcast is packed with powerful content, inspiring conversations with amazing guests who will help you heal, grow, and evolve into a better version of you so you can attract in your best and most empowered life. I don't know about you, but I'm not here for mediocrity. I'm here for an abundant, blessed life. Life does not have to be so hard. That is an old program. We can do less and attract more, and I know this to be true. I love bringing you this powerful information. I hope you enjoy, learn, and grow. Have a beautiful day. Hello, and welcome back to Empowered the Podcast. Happy Monday, happy Memorial Day. I wanted to come on and talk to you about belonging or being true to yourself. There's always a choice. We can either belong or we can be authentic and true to ourselves. Which are you choosing? I went to dinner tonight with the dog and it was just wonderful. We had a really nice time. I do that all the time. I go out to eat by myself. I learned to love my own company, and I totally invite you and encourage you to learn how to be by yourself and learn to love yourself, learn to like yourself, learn to love your own company, because we live in challenging times and energy is everything, and I protect my energy, and I would rather be with myself and my dog than with anyone that's going to bring me down, that's going to dim my light, that's going to drain my energy in any way. That's just me. I get affected. I'm an empathic person. But I wanted to talk about choosing yourself or to belong. And so that's why I say I go out by myself, because I don't want to do something because somebody's going to like me. You know what I mean? I met somebody yesterday at this shoe, in this department store, and she just liked me. And we were talking, and she's going back to, I forgot what state she's from. And she's a snowbird, and she was talking to me, and she's giving me her phone number and call me, and we should go out for wine or coffee. And I'm happy to do that. But it's like, I'm not going to pretend I'm something I'm not to fit into her, for her to like me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't drink. I mean, maybe I'd have a wine someday, but I'm not going to go out with her and have wine just so she likes me. You know what I mean? So we always have a choice to belong or to be ourselves. And I know we all want to belong. We all want that, but it's so powerful when you can choose you. You can choose yourself and being true to you and being your authentic self. The other day, I spent $20 on these chocolate marshmallow bonbons at the checkout at Barnes & Noble. I got an amazing new book. I'm going to share that with you. This is what inspired me to do this episode today. It's such an amazing book. We all have more power than we think. We are in charge of our own lives. We get to grab the steering wheel of our life, and we get to take charge of it, and we have more freedom than we think. Society tells us so many things. Our family tells us so many things. Our friends tell us so many things. We are in charge of our lives. We get to decide all the things, you know what I mean? And it's such a powerful place to be. And it's just, again, being authentic to you or trying to fit in and belong. When people question what you're doing or how you're living or what you're choosing, and they have a judgment for it, it's like, let it go. To me, I'm not going to explain myself to anybody. I'm not going to, I've been a people pleaser most of my entire life, and I still catch myself in that and in that way, but I work hard to not be and to please myself. So the reality is we have one life, and we get to decide how we're going to live it, and we get to take charge of it, and we have power to do that. we don't have to subscribe to society's ideas of what women are supposed to do and act and how much money they're supposed to make and how, all the things, like you're supposed to be in a relationship and try to have a boyfriend or a husband. Like, maybe I'm happy. Like, I am, dating a little bit, but like sometimes I just, I think that the right person's going to come along eventually when it's right. I just think that we have so many societal beliefs and ideas that don't have to, like the whole women have to be thin and pretty and sit there and look nice and da 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 da. It's like, no, it's not how it has to be. So anyway, I'm going to share the book that I purchased because I love it so far, and I am going to encourage you to go out and get it. It's called Take Back Your Brain by Loewentheil. She's the host of the Unfuck Your Brain podcast, and it's how a sexist society gets in your head and how to get it out of your head. And it's endorsed by Brooke Castillo and Amy Porterfield. Amy Porterfield writes, "This isn't just a book about knowing your worth. It's a hands-on guide to leaving your limiting beliefs behind so you can think bigger and step into your power like never before." So I'm really enjoying this book, and it inspired me to come on and talk to you and let you know that you have more control than you think, and life is now, and you get to do what you want to do, and live how you want to live, and you don't have to explain yourself to your friends that don't understand. It's not up for debate, you get to decide. I had one of my clients mention to me, like, she was kind of talking, some friend or associate was questioning or laughing or making fun of her about something. And it's just, when you have relationships, that's just how it is. But we also teach people how to treat us. And not everybody's for your future, and not everybody's gonna stick around, So it's just a good idea to discern who you think is for you and who is not. Just managing your time and your energy is so powerful, and we don't have to explain ourselves to anyone. I know someone years ago when we had texting, and this girl would never respond, and I was like, oh my God, she's so rude, she's so rude. It wasn't even about me. That's just her personality. You know what I mean? We don't have to respond to people. I think we all live in this really interesting time where we take things personally. We don't need to take things personally, but my main thing is I wanted to tell you about this fabulous book, Take Back Your Brain. I always tell you, we are not our minds. We are not our bodies. We are energetic spiritual beings. And this book talks all about how the brain is programmed, as I've told you many times, and it is programmed, and we get to change the programs and change it, because that's an identity that we took on that isn't even ours. So it's so cool. Like, I just love hearing about people that, they had a job for so long, they were doing what they were told, and then they had kids and they were doing what they were supposed to do for the kids and for the husband, and they don't even know what they want for themselves. And I love when we hear about this transformation from people pleasing and serving to empowered women who are empowered, and they're taking back their power and their control, and they're deciding what they want. That's what I'm all about. My episode just came out where I was interviewed by, why can't I think of it? Europe First podcast is the name of the podcast. Leanne Elliott? Yeah, Leanne Elliott. Anyway, so I'm on her show. She has a great show. It's called Europe First, and it's really good. I cannot stop talking about how we as women get to create the lives we desire, and it's just a beautiful thing. I mean, men do too. We all get to create our lives. So with that said, I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I had a very great weekend, and part of me at times were like, oh, I'm supposed to be going to the beach, or I'm supposed to be doing this or a barbecue. It's like, no, I get to do what I want to do. And it doesn't have to be anything that society says you're due on Memorial Day. You know what I mean? Anyway, I love you all. I have a couple things I want to share. So my Worthy and Empowered 90-day masterclass is available to be purchased. You can go on my website and find that. Also, I have one-on-one coaching available for anyone who wants private coaching with me. I wanted to invite you to look at my websites, lindabrandcoaching.com and lindabrandcoach.com, and have a wonderful rest of your evening and live empowered and take back your power and your control of your life. We have so many more, so much more control than we think we do. And, step into your power and, stop worrying what other people think. If you can stop worrying what other people think, oh my gosh, you're so ahead of the game. Have a beautiful night, everybody. Take care. Thanks for listening to today's episode. It means so much to me that you're here. I know you have many options of things to listen to. If you did enjoy today's show, please share with someone you think would benefit. I would love to grow this audience and help as many people as I can. Also, leaving a review means so much to me. I would love it if you could leave a review. I hope you have a blessed day and live empowered. If you're looking for a coach, lindabrandcoach.com. You can find me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, all the places. Take care, everybody.